What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Ben. I make videos on Etsy tips, how you can increase your sales on Etsy, everything like that. A little background for those that are new. We've been on Etsy for about 4 years now. We've done over $250,000 on Etsy, and it's our full-time income. It's what we do to provide for our family. And so I want to help you, the person sitting in their chair or laying in their bed. And if you're not wearing socks right now, then YouTube has a policy that you have to like the video. So if you do not have socks on, if you could like the video, it's policy by YouTube. Thank you. And if you are wearing socks, then you have to subscribe. So thank you for the subscriptions if you're wearing socks. Anyways, thank you for visiting this video. If you can tell by the title, these are the 6 mistakes you are making selling on Etsy. And a little background about why I want to make this video is I've had a lot of people ask me to check out their not their YouTube channels, check out their Etsy shops and tell them how they can improve or what they can do to increase their sales. And these are the top 6 things that I've noticed from the collective shops that I've been able to review or check out over the last couple of years of helping people with little tips and tricks here and there on a personal basis. So my advice to you right now, my number 1 piece of advice is to get a piece of paper and a pen and be able to write down anything that I say or any feelings or any impressions that you get while I'm talking on things that you could do to improve your Etsy shop. If you don't have an Etsy shop, if you have no idea why you're watching this video, thank you. I hope I can be entertaining. I don't want to make this long, so let's get right into it. My number 1 first thing that I noticed with shops and why they aren't being successful is they do not have enough listings. I probably say this in almost every single one of my videos, but it's true. If you don't have more than 10, 15, 20, 30, 40 listings, if you're sitting at 2, 3, 4, or 5, you're not going to get noticed that much on Etsy. So if you hit that 20, 30, or 40, and then you start growing from there, it's going to help you immensely because people will be able to see you more on Etsy. So that's my first mistake I see is people do not have enough listings on Etsy, especially if you're in a competitive niche on Etsy like we are. We sell pregnancy announcements. If we were to just have 3 or 4 listings, we would get swallowed up. So we have about 86 listings right now, which we'd love to increase, which we are trying. So that's my first thing that I noticed. My second thing that I notice when I'm reviewing shops and the mistake that they make is their cover photo, the first picture of your listings, they don't pop. So again, you got to realize when people are searching for something, let's say they want to have a leather wallet or a printable or anything like that, your photo is going against everyone else's photo. And so what I do is I go and I search pregnancy announcement onesies and I find where our listing ranks and I look at all the pictures around where mine is and I ask myself, would I click on mine or are there other listings I would be more inclined to click on? And for the beginning of when we first started, I did not like our pictures because I was more inclined to click on the other ones. So study the other pictures that are in your niche of what you're selling and see how your first picture, if it pops on those search listings when people are trying to look for what they want to buy. That's my second tip for the mistakes that people are making. My third tip, and this is also heard from tons of other YouTube videos about Etsy tips, is your titles, your tags, and your descriptions. They need to have relevant keywords. And how you find those, in my opinion, is you study other listings that are like yours from successful shops. I'm not going to say much more on that. You can find other videos of that on YouTube. I have a couple that I will link in the description of some videos that can help you with keywords. My fourth piece of advice, and this I think is one of the reasons why we've been so successful, is a mistake I see people making is they're late when delivering or shipping out a package. What I try to do and what's helped us get a lot of good reviews and what will help you get reviews, if you are able to be like an Amazon. Amazon nowadays has same day, next day, 2-day shipping. If you're able to give the consumer what they're used to, which is Amazon, they're used to getting their orders and their products quickly, do the best that you can. I know some shops out there, it takes a while to do what you do, but if you're able to get it faster to them, it's going to make the world of difference. They'll be more inclined to leave a happy review, and they'll want to buy again because you exceeded their expectations. I love the quote, under promise and over deliver. So don't promise something and then don't deliver, but if you under promise but then you over deliver, you exceed their expectations, that's going to be really good for you. My fifth tip of the mistakes that I've seen people making is they only use Etsy to get traffic to their site. And what I mean by that is they're not utilizing Instagram, Pinterest. Pinterest is a big one. YouTube or Facebook or any other social media platform to drive traffic to their Etsy shop. If you do not have a Pinterest board and you do not pin on Pinterest very often, that is one of my first advice to start. And what you can do is you create your Pinterest, you post your first pin, and then you reach out to your friends, family, anyone you can, and say, hey, will you just repin my pin? And that will help circulate it on Pinterest to get you jump started. You could do a giveaway. You could say, if you pin my pin, then we'll choose one of you that pinned it and we'll give you a free whatever. So you need to be on social media platforms to help get traffic to your site, not just relying on Etsy ads or Etsy traffic. That's a mistake I see a lot of people make. And my sixth and final mistake that I see people making on Etsy, and what I've made, and it just boggles my mind that I haven't fully, because of some days, is people give up too quickly. Do not give up too quickly. If you've been on Etsy for like 2 years and you've had no sales, maybe your product isn't what you should be selling. Or maybe you're doing it a little wrong. Or maybe your price is way too high. But if you've just been on for a week or two or a month or two and you've only had 1 or 2 sales, just keep trying. Play with the prices, play with the pictures, play with the descriptions, do a giveaway. There's a lot of things you can do to jumpstart what you're trying to do, but don't give up. I mean, we're in our 5th year of selling, and we still have days that are pretty relatively flat. It doesn't exceed or meet where we're used to with our sales. So I hope this was good. I don't want to make a 30-minute long video of me just filling in words and talking to you guys. The fun thing about our YouTube channel now is we are getting paid for the ads that were shown on our YouTube videos. We make, I think, $2 a day right now, which is pretty cool. So thank you guys for subscribing and liking the videos and watching them. We love you, and we'll see you next week. Peace.